are certain games that get the juices flowing. And when you have number 1 versus number 2, it'll send a shiver up your spine. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. This is essential for both teams in the conference standings. While they have done well so far, they're both undefeated in league play. This will be the difference maker. Everybody having eyes on Indianapolis. The Big Ten champs will be backs against the wall. Whoever wins this game has the lead in the league and can make a huge statement come December. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Nebraska's offense will go on the attack first. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
Well, we were talking to this defense, David, before the game, and they were so excited to face this quarterback because they think there's a lot of interceptions coming their way. They've seen this guy on film sometimes stare stuff down, throw the ball into traffic, and they've got it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting sacked.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Going downfield for the big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So Ohio State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the name everyone recognizes, Bo Jackson. And we'll see 2 guys who can flat pick up yardage on the ground in this one.
Well, I think the reason these two teams are in the top 25, the biggest reason, is because of these running backs. These guys are electrifying. They can hurt you running it. They can hurt you catching it. They're one play away, David, from scoring a touchdown. You just hold your breath every single time these guys got the rock.
So advantage to the defense then, right? Because they practice against a great running back every day. You know, like you're used to seeing it. You're used to greatness. And to play another great running back, interested to watch which defense can adjust, which guy makes the most plays, and which guy gets bragging rights.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Here's a heat. Looking for a big play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got it set up on the outside. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. JKS. Here's the pressure. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason bowls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. In some ways, guys, it feels as if the first part of the season has built to this, a real chance to prove yourself in a battle between number 1 and number 2.
I think this is a...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Now here's Jaron Kiabe-Songopovatelli. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Davis will throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline. I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception. Mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. There's some room. Got enough for the first. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Huskers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Here's again to Bothwell. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On 3rd down, here's Bothwell. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Jaron Kiave Sangapolatelli looking long. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. So it looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. 4th down, Sangapolatelli.